Recently, as I was flicking through my Facebook feed, I saw that someone had shared an official-looking UKIP post. I was about to swipe it away when I noticed that it was the anarchist magazine Strike who had posted it. Initially, I thought their account must have been hacked since Strike magazine could hardly be any more different to UKIP. However, it turned out that the anarchists hadn't suddenly switched sides, but were merely posting a subversive ad for an activist group calling themselves the United Kingdom Humanitarian Intervention Party, or UKHIP, except this acronym is spelled UKHIP. After firing off a few emails to the group, I was on my way down to London a few days later to meet with one of UKIP's founders, David Charles, a writer, activist and adventurer. David, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a writer who's living in London at the moment. Gosh, well, I hadn't thought about a biography that I might want to put across. But essentially, as a writer, I'm interested in writing things that will inspire people to make changes in their lives on a very real, day-to-day basis. So I'd like to encourage people and help people in a not patronising way, but probably being patronising, to reconsider their assumptions about life.
So let's talk about UKIP.
Oh yeah.
What is UKIP with a H?
UKIP
with a H.
Yeah. So it's the United Kingdom Humanitarian Intervention Party, because we wanted a name that sounded like UKIP, and that was what one of our people came up with. And the idea of humanitarian intervention is a military term implying that some bombs can be humanitarian in some sense, which we fundamentally disagree with.
Who's we, by the way?
UKIP, the people of UKIP. It's a loose agglomeration of individuals and groups who want to try and change at a very grassroots level what people think about migrants, specifically the migrants in Calais.
What is it that you're UKIP with a H? How do you pronounce it, by the way?
Usually with difficulty.
UKIP,
yeah.
What is it that you're planning to do? I know you're planning to do something on the 28th of March, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What is it? Can you tell us what it is that you're planning to do?
So this all came out of a promotion that was run earlier this year by the Daily Mail, which was £1 ferry tickets to Calais. And we thought, brilliant, this is a great opportunity to use the Daily Mail to do some, good solidarity with migrants. And so we ended up writing a thank you letter to the Daily Mail. Which,
I saw that. It was really funny. Very funny.
Which went around the interweb. And that inspired a bunch of people to go over there on this Daily Mail £1 ferry deal as well. And through that, they came back and were like, oh my God, we want to do more here. We want to take more people. They were really inspired. And so out of that, this group UKIP came along. So now we've set up this group UKIP. We're fundraising for to get donations of tents and sleeping bags and food. Someone's also raising money for sanitary products for women as well. That's happened recently. And so I'd say we've got, from my vague count, over 30 people, including half a cricket team, are going to go over to Calais on the 28th and essentially just hang out.
Why do you think it's your role, or not just yours, but people that can get involved with UKIP? Why is it our role to go and help?
For me, it's definitely not about help. It's certainly not about charity. It's about sharing, solidarity, just empathy, showing that, every time I've gone to Calais, there is absolutely no doubt I've got more out of the experience than anyone I've met has. Like, I've gone over there and I've learned so much about, you know, the rest of the human race, like other people, individuals. I've made friends, you know. Overwhelmingly, it's a human exchange, and that's really all I'm interested in helping facilitate through UKIP and the trip we're making over there, is just to get more people to see it and experience that alternative life for themselves.
So how can people listening to this, how can they get involved in UKIP?
Go to ukip.eu, which is UKHIP.eu, and on there you can find our Facebook page and Twitter feed. You know, more pressingly, just go and find out more about Calais and the migrant situation there, and go and see for yourself, even if you can't make the 28th, or if this goes out after the 28th, that's not important. The idea is just to raise awareness.